Good morning and welcome to Sober Readings for Thursday, October 9th. This is another special guest reader episode. Today's reader is my friend Alex.
Reading from 24 Hours a Day, October 9th, AA Thought for the Day. Am I willing to be bored sometimes at meetings? Am I willing to listen to much repetition of AA principles? Am I willing to hear the same thing over and over again? Am I willing to listen to a long blow-by-blow personal story because it might help some new member? Am I willing to sit quietly and listen to a long-winded member go into every detail of his past? Am I willing to take it because it is doing him good to get it off his chest? My feelings are not too important. The good of AA comes first, even if it is not always comfortable for me. Have I learned to take it? Meditation for the day. God would draw us all closer to Him in the bonds of the Spirit. He would have all people drawn closer to each other in the bonds of the Spirit. God, the great Spirit of the universe, of which each of our own spirits is a small part, must want unity between Himself and all His children. Unity of the Spirit in the bonds of peace. Each experience of a man's life, of joy, of sorrow, of danger, of safety, of difficulty, of success, of hardship, of ease, each should be accepted as a part of our common lot in the bonds of the Spirit. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may welcome the bonds of true brotherhood. I pray that I may be brought closer to unity with God and my fellow men. Reading from the Daily Reflections, October 9th, a spiritual axiom. It is a spiritual axiom that every time we are disturbed, no matter what the cause, there is something wrong with us. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 90. I never truly understood the 10th Steps spiritual axiom until I had the following experience. I was sitting in my bedroom reading into the wee hours, when suddenly I heard my dogs barking in the backyard. My neighbors frown on this kind of disturbance, so, with mixed feelings of anger and shame, as well as fear of my neighbor's disapproval, I immediately called in my dogs. Several weeks later, the exact situation repeated itself, but this time, because I was feeling more at peace with myself, I was able to accept the situation. Dogs will bark, and I calmly called in the dogs. Both incidences taught me that when a person experiences nearly identical events and reacts two different ways, it is not the event which is of prime importance, but the person's spiritual condition. Feelings come from inside, not from outward circumstances. When my spiritual condition is positive, I react positively. Reading from As Bill Sees It, number 104. Our new employer. We had a new employer. Being all-powerful, he provided what we needed, if we kept close to him and performed his work well. Established on such a footing, we became less and less interested in ourselves, our little plans and designs. More and more we became interested in seeing what we could contribute to life. As we felt new power flow in, as we enjoyed peace of mind, as we discovered we could face life successfully, as we became conscious of his presence, we began to lose our fear of today, tomorrow, or the hereafter. We were reborn. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 63.
Alex, thank you for your service today in reading Sober Readings for us. Remember, tomorrow's another special guest reader episode. You won't want to miss that one. Until then, remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day, and as my friend Larry says, best day ever.